Rio de Janeiro is one of the most iconic cities in the world. Its breathtaking landscapes, vibrant culture, and electric atmosphere make it a dream destination for millions of travelers each year. From the towering statue of Christ the Redeemer to the world-famous beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema, there's no shortage of sights and experiences to explore. However, beyond the typical tourist attractions, there are countless fascinating facts and secrets that most people don't know about Rio. In this video, we'll uncover some lesser-known aspects of this beautiful Brazilian city that will make you appreciate it even more. Number 10. The city was named after a river that's not really a river. Many people believe that Rio de Janeiro translates to River of January, but the story behind its name is actually a bit more interesting. When the Portuguese explorers arrived in the Bay of Rio de Janeiro in January 1502, they mistakenly thought it was the mouth of a river. They named the area Rio de Janeiro, which means River of January in Portuguese. In reality, it was never a river, but the name stuck. Today, the city is known for its stunning bay, Guanabara Bay, but it's not the river that its name suggests. Number 9. Home to the world's largest urban forest. Rio de Janeiro is not only known for its incredible beaches, but it is also home to the world's largest urban forest, Floresta da Tijuca. This lush tropical forest covers about 32 square kilometers and is an integral part of the city's identity. What's even more fascinating is that Tijuca Forest was actually reforested in the 19th century after the original forest was cleared for coffee plantations. The reforestation project was one of the first large-scale conservation efforts in the world, and today it's a protected park full of wildlife, hiking trails, and waterfalls. The forest is also home to several endangered species, including the golden lion tamarin. Number 8. The Sugarloaf Mountain has a surprising history. Sugarloaf Mountain, one of Rio's most iconic landmarks, is famous for its stunning views of the city, the bay, and the surrounding mountains. But the history behind the name is what makes it particularly interesting. The mountain was named by the Portuguese in the 16th century because its shape resembled the traditional cone-shaped molds used to refine sugar. During the colonial era, sugar was a huge industry in Brazil, and the mountain's shape was a perfect metaphor for the country's sugar production. Today, visitors take a cable car to the summit, where they can enjoy panoramic views of Rio, but the historical significance of this mountain remains just as captivating. Number 7. Rio was once the capital of Brazil. Most people associate Rio de Janeiro with being Brazil's second city after Sao Paulo, but did you know it was once the capital of Brazil? From 1763 to 1960, Rio de Janeiro served as the country's capital. It wasn't until the new capital, Brasilia, was built that Rio lost its political prominence. The city still retains a significant cultural influence, though, and continues to be the center of Brazil's entertainment, tourism, and music scenes. Number 6. Rio is the heart of Brazilian music and dance. While samba is the music most often associated with Brazil, Rio de Janeiro is also the birthplace of many other genres that have shaped Brazilian culture. Bossa Nova, a fusion of samba and jazz, was created in the 1950s by artists like João Gilberto and Antonio Carlos Jobim. The gentle rhythms of bossa nova became a global sensation, influencing the world's music scene and adding to Rio's rich cultural legacy. Rio is also the home of Carnival, the world's largest and most extravagant party, where samba schools perform in the Sambadrome in front of millions of spectators. This festival, which takes place every February or March, is an essential part of Rio's identity, and it's an experience unlike any other. Number 5. Rio has one of the largest favelas in the world. When people think of Rio, the image that often comes to mind is the beautiful beaches and the glamorous tourist attractions. But Rio is also home to favelas, informal, often overcrowded settlements on the hillsides around the city. The most famous favela is Rocinha, which is the largest in Brazil and one of the largest in the world, with an estimated population of over 100,000 people. Despite their reputation for poverty and crime, favelas are also vibrant communities with rich cultural expressions, art, music, and a deep sense of solidarity. Many visitors opt to take guided tours to understand the realities of life in a favela, and over the years, efforts have been made to improve infrastructure and provide better education and healthcare in these areas. Number 4. The Christ the Redeemer statue was almost never built. The Christ the Redeemer statue, one of the 7 wonders of the modern world, is synonymous with Rio de Janeiro and Brazil. However, the story behind its construction is one of persistence against the odds. The idea for the statue was first proposed in 1850, but it wasn't until the 1920s that plans began to take shape. A Catholic priest named Pedro Maria Bosch was instrumental in raising funds for the statue, and the design was finally approved in 1923. The statue, which stands on the summit of Corcovado Mountain, was completed in 1931 after a decade of construction. Interestingly, there was some opposition to the project, with critics questioning the high cost and the idea of constructing a giant statue. Today, however, it is considered one of the most iconic and recognized landmarks in the world. Number 3. There's more than just the beaches. While Copacabana and Ipanema beaches get most of the attention, Rio de Janeiro offers much more than just its coastlines. The city has an array of hiking trails that lead to stunning viewpoints and hidden gems. For example, Pedra da Gavia, one of the highest peaks in Rio, offers a challenging hike that rewards visitors with panoramic views of the city, the sea, and the lush mountains surrounding it. There are also beautiful gardens, such as the Botanical Garden of Rio de Janeiro, home to thousands of plant species, and a peaceful oasis in the middle of the bustling city. Number 1. The legend of Rio's two-faced beach. One of Rio de Janeiro's lesser-known facts is the existence of a beach that is literally two-faced. Lane Beach, located on the northern side of Copacabana, offers 2 completely different experiences depending on the time of day you visit. By morning, the beach is tranquil and quiet, offering a peaceful retreat. But by evening, it becomes a lively, bustling scene, with locals and tourists alike gathering for sunset drinks, live music, and spontaneous parties. The contrast between the 2 sides of Lane Beach is a fascinating part of the city's culture. And there you have it, some of the most fascinating things you didn't know about Rio de Janeiro. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new today, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting travel content. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Safe travels.